What's going on, everyone? So, the Sacramento Kings have officially traded for Demar Derozan as part of a three-team deal between the San Antonio Spurs and Chicago Bulls. This moved pretty quickly, right? Got reports the other day, Sacramento was interested, DeMar DeRozan flew out to meet with them, and boom, they ended up initiating the trade, and it is complete. So, the Sacramento Kings ended up landing DeMar DeRozan, and they gave up both Harrison Barnes and Chris Duarte. Both of them, they now go to various teams. Chris Dort goes to the Chicago Bulls, and Harrison Barnes goes to the San Antonio Spurs. The Chicago Bulls also get a couple seconds as well as some cash considerations. So Chicago actually made out pretty good. Better than I would have wanted the Lakers to trade for him. Also, DeMar DeRozan ended up getting his $25 million a year. 3 years, $76 million is what DeMar DeRozan signed for over this time. I wanted DeMar. I like DeMar a lot, right? The Lakers were a real target. He talked about heavily, how he wanted to be a Laker. He's in Kendrick Lamar's video talking about coming home, right? And, they not like us. And guess what? He goes to Sacramento, right? Now, look, I like the idea of DeMar DeRozan on the Lakers. I wouldn't have wanted to give up that type of package. I mean, you would have had to give up cash. You would have to give up some form of picks. And they gave up Harrison Barnes and Dort, which isn't this huge loss, but still the Lakers would have had to give up several pieces in that regard. Also, you're paying him until he's 28 or 38, right? 3 years, $76 million for DeMar. If he wanted 3 years, $60 million maybe. But here's the problem. There are fit questions with the Lakers. And the Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, right? The fit questions are, can he, because he doesn't shoot threes, because he's ISO heavy, because he's more mid-range oriented, would he fit alongside LeBron and AD? Right? What are the fit concerns in Sacramento? I don't get why Sacramento did this. Again, I'm okay with what I wouldn't have wanted the Lakers to give up everything that Sacramento just gave up. It doesn't sound like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it is, especially with the Lakers who are limited on assets. And here's the biggest thing, is what if it didn't work? What if the Lakers did do a trade similar and it doesn't work? Now the Lakers are stuck, right? That's the concern. Now Sacramento, if it doesn't work, Sacramento's probably stuck because you're going to have to pay a 36, 37, 38-year-old, $25 million a year. How many teams are willing to take that on? Not very many. So to me, I don't think that this was bad for the Lakers. I think the Lakers were right in not trying to pursue DeMar DeRozan. If he really wanted to come, you could have taken the middle. LeBron James at 40, year 22, and is still playing like a top 10 player, was willing to take a discount so you could come home. And you wanted your bag. Okay, well, enjoy your bag, right? I even said when he went, if he were to be traded to the Lakers, that I didn't think that he would be enough for the Lakers to be a real contender. I think it raises the ceiling a lot. I wasn't so worried about the concerns with the Lakers. I actually think that they would have worked it out. I think he would have been fine for the Lakers. But there still would have been those concerns. There still would have been this adjustment period, right? Sacramento, it doesn't make sense to me. You have De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk. Both guys are best with the ball in their hands and are both isolation guys. And you just went and got another guy who's best with the ball in his hands and an isolation guy. We've seen this story 100 times. You just got a worse version of the Phoenix Suns, right? Who's playing defense? Harrison Barnes was your best perimeter defender. Same thing with Chris Dort. You just traded your best perimeter defenders. And I understand, people say, oh, the Kings don't play defense. That's why they're not going to win anything. This doesn't make them a contender, right? This, to me, almost is going backwards. They were better off just waiting for a better piece or go get a Lauri Markkanen or something like that. Then I'd be hey, they might be a little concerning. You're talking, so what? You're going to have in the fourth quarter, right, De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, and DeMar DeRozan. So you're going to be small. You're going to be lack defense. You're going to have three guys that essentially do the same thing, just different sizes, right? The only guy that plays defense out of the three, again, DeMar Derozan is serviceable defensively. He can hold his own on the defensive side, but he's not a great lockdown defender. And, De'Aaron Fox is the best out of all of them. I just, who's closing the games for them? So is DeMar going to be fine when De'Aaron Fox, who has basically been one of the best, if not arguably the best fourth quarter closer in the league, he leads in points in the fourth and all that stuff. What, is he going to take a step back now in the fourth? When he's used to just, here's the ball, go to work? Is he going to take a step back and go, hey, let's let DeMar get his? Because DeMar's been one of the best. DeMar's been top 5 in minutes, crunch time, clutch. And DeMar's been one of the best fourth quarter players in the league the last few years. He actually led the league 2 or 3 years ago. Somebody's got to sacrifice. Yes, in concept, it's okay, you have these two that if they can figure it out and find that balance, you got two guys that can help you close down the stretch. But you had that in Malik Monk, right? Malik Monk had hit big shots and was that helper that closed. So is Malik Monk taking the step back? Right? It's just, I don't know. I mean, now granted, look, if it works, they're going to be very good offensively. But also the pace in which they run. Right? They're one of the league leaders in pace every year. They like to run that fast tempo, get out type offense. Is DeMar, DeMar's more of a, slow half court offensive type guy, which, again, I don't know how that fits with Sacramento. Now, it would be nice, like I said, with the Lakers, because the Lakers like to get up and down the court too. Not to the degree of Sacramento, but that's just because they have 40-year-old LeBron James. But the thing that I talked about with the Lakers is that DeMar DeRozan and your ability to dump it down to him when things get kind of stagnant or the offense isn't really working, you can kind of just give him the basketball and he can go to work and just get you a bucket. That's very impactful in that regard, but it's odd to me. There are questions with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And those two, and I'm not even talking about who's better. I mean, it's LeBron and Anthony Davis are better than Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox. But it's more so of just who are the better complementary pieces. LeBron and his passing ability is a better complement, and the position and his ability to play off ball at times, he's a better complement than De'Aaron Fox is to DeMar DeRozan. And then Anthony Davis is a better complement to DeMar DeRozan than Malik Monk is. So, even complementary wise, it's just the Lakers made more sense. I can see 2 months into the season, DeMar DeRozan's this is a bad decision. And, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. But from the Lakers side of things, right? Now what do the Lakers do? So one thing that I think is really odd, and I was actually going to make a video about it in place of this video, and then we got the news. I was actually setting up to record that very video, which I'll probably record and post it tomorrow, going more in depth. LeBron hasn't signed that contract yet. It's the 6th. He could sign today. Why not? Right? If the Lakers have nothing going on, why hasn't he signed that contract? Right? The only reason he wouldn't is, again, he doesn't have to. He could take his time. Right? He doesn't have to sign it till season starts, right? There's not, he's fine. There's no rush. But the whole point of him getting that contract and signing it now was so that way he can go to the Olympics and not have to worry about it. And in case, knock on wood, he gets hurt or something like that, he doesn't leave money on the table. So why hasn't he signed it? Max Christie not signing yet? That I understand. The Lakers want to draw that out as long as possible, right? They don't want to sign him till the very end, right? Till you absolutely have to, right? But LeBron, they could sign him right now. Why haven't they signed him? Is something coming? Is something in the works? Now, I don't know this, right? Tinfoil hat on. Let's put it on. But it makes you think there's got to be something in the works. Lakers cooled off of DeMar DeRozan, right? But here's the thing. Miles Bridges signed, so it's there's a mid-level exception guy. Maybe the Lakers have a trade worked out. And, if they get that trade and they trade D'Angelo Russell, they may be in the market for a point guard. So maybe they're waiting to see LeBron and go, hey, We need to get a point guard. We need that MLE to get the point guard. Let's go get, a Tyus Jones or something like that. It's a possibility. Again, I don't know for certain. I'm just saying, it's just odd LeBron didn't sign that contract because he was expected to sign it immediately today and nothing. So maybe he's giving him it could just be as simple as hey, he's giving him a little more time to figure it out. And if they don't, he's gone. Could very well be the case, right? Because they don't have their game till Tuesday or something like that. So there's not he has a couple days, so maybe he's just kind of giving him a little wiggle room, but I just think it's odd. Anyway, like I said, I'll go more in depth and kind of break down that more in a later video. I'll probably post that tomorrow morning. That'll probably be the first video tomorrow morning, so look forward to that. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What do you think of Demar Derozan going to Sacramento? Do you think that sucks? Do you feel like the Lakers really missed out on that? Do you think nah, it's no big deal. Let him go to Sacramento. I feel whatever your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it, so let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.